Hi, Brian King at King Law. The State Bar asked me to be a part of the Rural Initiative. The Rural Initiative is because they had areas that they were calling legal deserts. Not a big fan of the word legal desert, but I can tell you right now, a lot of our small towns where we're located are places where there's not many lawyers. And people want to live in these small towns, have great lives, and be able to live and work in the communities that they can raise their children in. But it's hard sometimes to have law firms be in those areas. So you'll hear a phrase around King Law a lot called hub and spoke. And it's a very simple idea, and that is that we want to have a Main Street office. We want to be in the communities, all of the communities that are around us. But if we do that and we have all of our marketing, all of our intake, all of our accounting at each one of these offices, the overhead would make it impossible to be able to practice in the small towns. So we have what we call a central hub for our case, that's in Forest City, North Carolina, where we do all of our administrative work out of. But we also have hub offices, 8 hub offices currently around the Carolinas and now into Tennessee, to where you have one larger office where our people and our attorneys in particular that flex their schedule and only work a certain amount of days in office can all gather around, because you want a strong workforce culture so that you have ability to be able to bounce ideas over, be able to just enjoy yourself and be able to have other people around. Those become the hub offices. And those hub offices have leaders to make sure that each one of the offices that are into each one of the spokes, if you could draw this out on a map, you could see how it points out into all these different areas that has strong leadership to make sure that each one of these smaller offices are taken care of. Because in the end, we want to make sure that the end user, the client that's going into any one of these offices, feel like they're fully protected by the entirety of all of our offices. So that's a little bit of what we're talking about when we're talking about our hub offices, our spoke offices, and how we get things done at King Law.